Hello, welcome to this video, another Tactics Thursday. I recently switched or started experimenting with the Scotch Opening. So I decided to practice tactics on Lichess, and on Lichess you can select puzzle by theme, also by opening, and I selected the Scotch Opening to get a bit of an idea of feel what kind of tactics can happen here. So let's start. If you want to get the most out of this video, maybe you should pause the video every problem. But you can also just watch. Okay, so what's happening here? We have 1, 2, 3 minor pieces. Black has 4. We are currently attacking. After one of the pieces is hanging, we could take with the bishop or with the queen. And I think there's the key in this problem, because we also have to find another tactic, because if we just take this piece, then the material is equal, so there should be a follow-up. Let me check. So let's say if we take with the queen, then another option. If black doesn't have a move, we have this check on g5. And there's that. Okay, so there's also a checkmate pattern here, because this king cannot go anywhere. So the pattern is check and then checkmate on g7. So I think the puzzle is a combination of those themes. So if we take the bishop with our queen, and our plan is to check here, then the knight just moves, let's say, to e8. Then there's no check anymore, or not a useful one. Oh wait, because then sorry. Okay, take with the queen. Let's say knight d8. If we check, then the king cannot go anywhere, so black has to block the check. So where else can the knight go? Because if black blocks with the queen, we obviously take the queen. The knight can go here, but then we just take the knight and we win a whole piece. Knight can go here to take e8, then we check on g4. The knight blocks and we take the knight. So I think there's all we have to know. Yes. Then we check here. And here the problem ends. So yes, in both cases, black loses a piece. Okay, it was a nice puzzle. On to the next one. Wow, okay, we have got 3 minor pieces. White's got 3 minor pieces. We got 6 pawns. White also has 6 pawns, so materials equal. But our queen is hanging and the rook is also hanging. So there's that. And White's bishop is hanging. So first the obvious move would be take the bishop, but then they take our rook with check, so that's not really an option. And if we move the rook somewhere on the h-file, then the pawn promotes. And do we have some check? If we give up the rook, king goes here. We take the bishop. Pawn cannot promote. Then they could take here. Then we play queen h4 check. They move their king back. That's nothing. So another option, if we check first on h1, king takes on h1, then if we take this pawn, it's a check. Then if they retake with the king, that's also a check. Cannot really block this check. They lose the queen, so then king has to go back to here or here. If they go back to h1, we don't have anything. Then we could check here. No, we have, of course, we have a check on h3. Because the bishop is defending it. Then they can go back to g1. Ah, then we have a check here. Because this pawn is pinned. Okay, you have a check here. H. H1 and then what then? Check here, Go here. We have no checks. Check again. Go here. Don't see really any other solutions. It has to be super forcing, because if it's not forcing, then we are losing a lot of material. Okay, again, rook check. King has to take. We take the pawn. We check. Don't have to take. Can go back. But then we grab the bishop. Okay, well, I don't see it. I don't see it, so I'm just gonna guess. Okay, that's the best move. No. Oh, I forgot to play my own best move. Okay. Get a hint. Okay, here, yes. Okay, now we don't see the solution. Let's follow the engine. I'll just take the pawn. Take here, okay, but what happens after this? We take the bishop. And then just repeat. King h6. Jack. Here, g7, h1, h7, g1, mate and 23. Okay. Yes. Okay, it's very slowly. F5. Then King F7. Okay. Well, obviously you cannot calculate this far, like a mate in 23. But 3 minor pieces, 2 minor pieces, and 4 against 5. Okay, we saw exchange down, but still mating net. Okay, well, bit of a I don't know what to think of this problem. Okay, next one. Okay, 3 minor pieces versus 3 major pieces are on. 7 pawns versus 6. White is threatening to take here. Okay, there's also a mating threat here, so queen d5. We attack this bishop and threaten mate, so only way to defend is with the bishop, but then we take the bishop with the knight. Yeah, okay, well that was a little bit more easy. Again with black, okay. Okay, so white has a mating threat with a battery. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 minor pieces. 6 pawns versus 7. Yeah. Just by bishop f6, right? And white has to move the queen away so we can take the bishop. Yeah, we have to move this. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was okay, this could be from variation we play ourselves. The Potter variation. So, first thing, maybe mating threats, but the queen is here. Ah, okay. Bishop also covered the square, so it's a queen sacrifice. Sacrifice a queen on g8. Black cannot go to the e-file. Has to take the queen. We have a checkmate with the rook here because king cannot escape to this square. Simple checkmate pattern, but a very nice one. Another checkmate pattern. Let me check. So 3 minor pieces, 2 minor pieces. We have lost 2 rooks. Our king is here. Weird position. So what do we do? There's no mate here because of the knight. I think we have to look at the most forcing moves here because Our king is also unstable. Okay, so if we check, then white cannot block. It's only one square to go. Then we check here. And it's checkmate. White could block here and then we checkmate here. Yes. No. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. That's not a move. Why not? I don't understand. Ah, it's a bit deeper. Smothered mate. Wow, very nice. Very nice. Ah, I didn't see that then after the knight moves here. That's... But white has one more escape square. Okay. Let's do one more. One, two minor pieces, two minor pieces. Major pieces are on 5, 6 pawns versus 6 pawns. So material is equal. This piece is defended twice, attacked once. There's a potential fork here. But then the bishop takes. Take. We also attack this piece once through an X-ray. Okay, so let's say we first take the bishop. Then they play this move. If the queen takes the pawn, then we can take with the rook, because the rook is also protected by our knight. Yes, so what does the computer show? Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, because of the length of the video, I'm going to call it quits. Sorry for the bad lighting, but I'm painting the window, I don't know the English word, but the wood where the window is in, so I had to take out my curtains to block the lightning. But yeah, okay, my face is not the most interesting. I hope the chess is the more interesting. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this video format. If you have any other questions, requests, feedback, hate comments, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.